Pyramids. Pyramids, they're just roof buildings. They're just buildings with roofs only. Like there could be walls inside, but who gives a shit about that when there is exclusively only roof, okay? So, I was thinking how many how many actually, I mean, I'm thinking right now how I need to pee, but I'm going to hold it in. I'm going to hold it in, guys. There's no need to worry. Oh man, it really wants to come out. There's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. I've been inside the womb. Remember when you were inside the womb? I know there's like people who have like I don't know if it's considered a condition, but I know there's people who can remember like I don't know if it's everything, but they can remember when they were inside the womb or something, or they can at least remember the sounds or something. I don't know. I kind of wish I had that because that sounds like an excellent experience to have as a growing adult. Myself, I really love to be in the womb. And I was going outside, filling the air with my rubbish. British people. Have I ever talked about how I hate British people? I hate British people. I have never liked them in my entire life. They only ruin the greater experience that could be held within the whole of a greater whole, filling the air with toxic fumes, destroying our legacy as a human race, filling chemicals inside the room. You won't escape them, I tell ya. They infiltrate your mind and your mind your Hermione Granger. There's been many crazy developments within the past, huge developments inside the condescending space of time and how many of you have seen that? I have no idea. Have you? I was what was it? Okay, I was thinking like the balls. Balls. I think when I think of balls, I I think of like round like spherical objects. But when I looked up the definition of balls the other day, it was like balls are things you use in a sports that are typically spherical and here's the kicker, egg shaped. And it's like, what? Egg shaped? What? That's not a ball. That's a freaking egg shaped thing. If it's not an egg, then it's an egg shaped thing. And then I was like, what the frick? And I was like, oh man, I know what this is. This is just an excuse to continue to call football football, even though it's not even a freaking ball. And the name football came from like, soccer, but when you'd actually kick the ball, but you only kick the ball like a few times in football, and it's like, oh man, like what is these lame excuses that you're coming up with? And I feel I got an opportunity a while ago, like actually no, not a while ago, like a long time ago, like when I was like maybe 10 or 12, somewhere in that age range, to go to Australia. And I really wish it was a really missed opportunity to not. I didn't go because I was too scared of all the various things that might go wrong and could go wrong. Because there's when you think of Australia, you kind of think about all the evil creatures over there, like such as like a giant enemy spider. There's huge abundance of creepy crawlies flowing through the Australian bloodstream. There's cold Cold, is Australia cold? Does it have that high of mountains to get cold? I don't think it does. That's how Australia be, though. Feeling inside the Pentagon, there's you have shapes. Shapes are weird. Shapes, like we have a whole building just called a shape. Isn't that weird? That we have a building in the shape of a shape. Wait, what? Why don't we have more circular buildings, you might ask? Oh man, I don't know why. But, maybe we need more egg-shaped buildings, or like, I guess in this case, ball-shaped buildings, because like, they're balls, like, I guess, I suppose. I didn't know that, but it's a fact. It's a fact. Feel free to justify your facts, but I have my facts on the definition dictionary. Trees. I cut down a tree once. I was outside and I was at least, oh, I don't know, maybe 50 feet in the air, just cutting the top off of a tree and making sure it didn't fall on our house because you wouldn't want that. And I was a little lumberjack boy, me having like a red ass beard and I could feel my tender self come forward as if it was a calling to me. I needed to fill the quota of being the lumberjack I once was when I was a baby. Because did I tell you when I was a baby I filled crunch cinnamon toast crunch inside the hemisphere. Have you eaten cinnamon toast crunch? Because I just had it the other day. My dad is a teacher, so like he's been bringing home like the leftover stuff that the children don't eat. So I get like little cereal bowls that you get at school, and I never really ate them when I was at school myself. So it was a bit of a new experience for me, to be honest. There was a great battle upon the school fields. There were men, little men filling the creases between my forehead. Have you ever seen little massive concrete slabs that they fill into the sky? It's almost as if you can't see the top. Have you conjured the great? Oh man.